Hi guys. Next installment. Um, so on the last episode, I was speaking about like social media stuff, and engagement stuff, and to kind of just bounce off from the last vlog you would have seen before this one, hopefully, or wherever you come from, regardless. Um, so one of the things that was super engagement for me recently was the fact I finally booked on to the massage course that I wanted to do for ages. You know, there'll be posts back in 2018 and stuff where I'll be like, yeah, going to get da da da. It's took me a year, guys, but I got some good holiday pay and all that sort of thing. Managed to pay a lot of big payments off, and one of them was a little Christmas present to myself. So get booked on, because hopefully what this will do is over the next year or so, it's probably going to take a year or so to make it happen. To make even to a part-time status if I'm lucky. To make massage like make myself self-employed, and that's my way of making money. So then I can have flexibility, and it's really good, especially. I think a lot of dancers become, movement artists, whatever, become therapists or do some sort of therapy to complement what they do, and it's a smart thing to do. It's very practical. It helps with flexibility, which you want, especially when you want to do your dance stuff along the side of this. I think it fits my personality. I'm all about care. I'm all about therapy. I want people to feel good. I want everybody to have some value. I say that like every vlog, value. I can't say it enough. And then give it to you guys. So this is another way. I have so many little side hustles, this size in proportion to say what I do with dance or my life, but like if one of these things goes really well, then that'll help the dancing, and I've got this, other means of income, and it's something else I really enjoy in my life. Who says you can't do it all? And then I'm starting the producers course with Dance East London Dance, the field. So I'm doing a bit of producing, and then I'm setting aside the day now to do streaming on Twitch for gaming. I'm going to build that up slowly but surely. Build this YouTube vlog up. Hopefully, yeah. I'm trying to bring value in so many ways. And it's all things I'm interested in. I'm just interested in like hustling and just doing this, like, and just being patient about it and chilling with it as well. I was so behind on stuff, and then when I was home and chilled, I got everything done. I was like sitting here. There's a couple of things I need to do this year. There's still stuff I still haven't done, but I'm not rushing anything, because that comes again from patience. Because I want a project plan. I don't want to drop no proposals for, like, say, because some of these proposals are going towards theatre. Being able to say, oh, can we trial, we have this production we've just made, and, this looks, and that's how I'm going to talk as well. Oh, thank God. I'm going to be writing this. We have this production, and it's doing it right. Doesn't mean anybody's going to like it. Well, I hope you do. Again, value. I hope it gives you value. Yes. What's this? Sorry. Social media. I'm trying to like engage with things that are happening. While I'm trying to engage with you here. Not saying I'm like busy. That made me sound like I'm really. Oh yeah, I'm just getting all these, but I'm really not. I get a couple. Yeah, engage with. And this is how it starts. This is how it starts, man. Or how it is starting for me anyway. And it's only gonna get crazier, and I'm gonna need some help in the future, guys. So hopefully, you guys can help me out with that. It's just going off right now. just notifications. So, do you want to chill out? Anyway, so I was talking about massage and self-employed, and the development of side hustles, so I can make the dancing happen. Yeah, I get it from my dad. I get the entrepreneurial spirit from my father. Yeah, I think it's really good to have, especially with dance and trying to develop side hustles, because it's not much money in it. Let's be honest. And I'm not talking about even getting rich, but if I want to put things on, and I don't it's cool. It'd be cool to get arts council funding and get help in that respect. So that's another kind of hustling side of things. I'm booked on for a arts council workshop out in Andover, because when I checked out the Brighton one, it was all sold out. So I missed that. Lol. So I'm going to Andover instead for a 2-hour workshop. That's going to be cool. But yeah, the reason I say this is because I don't want to be, you hear of people losing funding, and these are big people or spaces that have had this for many, many years. But then, nobody decides to fund them anymore, or part of their funding gets pulled, but it still affects them, greatly. I don't want that to happen. I don't want anyone to suffer the consequences. And now this is me talking about longevity and legacy of what I want to try and do. I want to have all these other kind of side hustles, small now, and they'll still be small in priority to what I want to do dance wise, but still growing, but not in proportion to what I want to do with dance. That's my thought process. So there's little things coming from this, little things coming from this, so it just feeds back in. So if, say, I was, 10 years from now, MPO funding, blah, 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 right? Just hypothesizing right now. But then they decide, nah, we don't think what you're producing is good enough, blah, 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 funding's gone. And then I have to lay people off. I have to, the guilt I would feel would be immense. So I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to build slowly. It'd be great if we have funding, but I'm always going to, I'm just going to back it up a bit. I'm just going to have that little backup just in case it all goes downhill. But not rather downhill. Rather take a resting stop. That's why so then, a buffer. So we can build up again, maybe get the funding back, or then it's focus time. These side hustles need a bit more focus in the dance right now, so we can fuel all that back in again, But that's my thought process. I didn't think this vlog was going to go through this whole process, but now this is kind of a little insight into my mind. And yeah, the reason I said all this was, and with the massage, this, the theme of this installment is self-employment, and depending, on myself, not relying on things too much. Because if you get a dependency on that, that's where you can get so screwed over. And I'm not saying this like I'm some experienced businessman. I'm this thing in the industry. But I'm talking about general life. This can happen if you depend on someone too much. To feel safe in terms of love, to fill that void inside you. If you don't love yourself, and they leave, they break up with you or something, or you just hold on to it, and it's just bad energy because you don't really want to be with them, but you don't know how to be without anyone. Loneliness. So you gotta know how to love yourself. Very positive message for this vlog. Take that away. That's a big one. But instead of self-love, know it ain't selfish in that respect. I don't think I'm, or big ego in this. I would say, big-headed in this case. It's not a case of selfishness, big-headedness. It's just practicality. And making sure, especially if I'm going to have a family. I'm responsible. Father. Yeah. So I think about these things. And again, I've gone over the 10-minute threshold, so that'll be us. And yeah, thank you for joining this episode of the Emergent series. Hope to look forward to any engagement or feedback from you guys on how to make this vlog better. And again, we give you value. Peace.